Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's John, Backwoods Off-Road and Overlanding. First and foremost, thank you all for your support, your returning viewers. And for your returning viewers who aren't subscribed yet, man, hit that button, guys. I know you like watching my shit. So this video here, we're gonna be talking about my baby here, my 300L. And it's gonna be a short list, and this is gonna be everything so far I found wrong with this Honda 300L. So, as you know, it's going to be a short list. None of these are by any means deal breakers because, I mean, I've still got it. So it's a great bike. So let's jump into it. All right, guys, here she is. And man, if you ain't got your 300L yet, what are you waiting for? But we're going to go through the short list here of what I found with my bike so far. Like I said, you know, just a moment ago, none of these are deal breakers. But for you guys who ain't got this bike yet, you know, this is a good heads up. I've got quite a few videos, if you check my playlist on these items, if you want some additional detail. But I guess the biggest complaint, depending on your weight, you know, I'm about 200 pounds. I don't know what that is in kilograms. You'll have to go use a calculator. But the suspension, guys, is really soft, really soft. Man, it is unbelievably soft. But hey, this is a $6,000 bike. It's not a $10,000 bike. Personally, I fixed mine, which I'm pretty satisfied with. Adjusted my shock there. That stiffened her up a good bit. It's good for me. It might work for you. Another thing is the kickstand. Oh, the kickstand. Man, this kickstand, I tell you what. Let me get this bike up just a little bit. Man, look at the back tire. It's about to fall over. But it does make maneuvering this bike pretty easy. Let me show you what I mean. Benefits of this soft suspension and this short kickstand. Grom was in the way. Man, life gives you lemons. You make fucking sweet tea with lemonade. All right, let's see. What else we got? Okay, so we've got the suspension is soft. So depending on your weight, you might not like the shock. You might have to do a shock upgrade. I did a little adjustment, but actually you don't get much adjustment here. So I did about a third adjustment. That's good with me. Kickstand's kind of short. One thing also with the soft suspension and the kickstand like it is, it's really difficult to sit on the bike with the kickstand down without the bike coming over this way. Man, that's almost a deal breaker for me. But with the forks turned to the left, you can sit on it and it won't tip over. But you guys with these, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. What else we've got here? Mine, I've got the slightest wheel hop. That's noticeable when I'm thinking about it. I've got another video on this. This front wheel, man, unfortunately, it's not true. It's not true. So out on the blacktop, and if you're paying attention, man, I got the slightest wheel hop. But the more I ride it, the less I think about it, the less it's really noticeable. So there's that. Stock tires kind of suck, but hey, man, it's just out of the box, pretty good bike. Let's see, the rear fender on any freaking bike is just hideous. So a tidy plate it really cleans this bike up a lot. Really cleans it up a lot. Man, look how sexy she looks without that big voomp right there. Got my streamlined LEDs, but like I said, out of the box, nothing wrong with it. What else we've got? Man, geez, I think that's about it. Oh, you know what? Let's see here. What else we've got? I don't know. A lot of people don't like the Toolbox. Man, it's held on by like three little flipping 3/16 screws. It locks. Man, you know, when I first saw it and played with it, I said, man, it's pretty freaking cool. But then I took it off trying to get some ideas on some mods. Man, it would not take much just to rip that whole freaking box off. Can't really fit much in it, you know, and that leads me to, you know, that's a good segue. I don't know why Honda didn't give us a toolkit with this. You know, that's pretty crappy, but, you know, not a deal breaker. I mean, we can build a toolkit, you know, to suit our needs and our riding where we go. So I took my toolbox off, and I'm actually going to be looking into mounting my Primus fuel can right here. So video to come. That'll be pretty interesting. I got to figure out how to get it secure to the frame. What else do we've got? Again, not a deal breaker. The 300Ls over here in the States and most other countries come with the halogen headlight. It puts out a decent amount of lumens there, but I went with the Cyclops 10.0 LED. Amazing upgrade. Like, nothing really wrong with the headlight, but come on, guys. In 2021, LED should be standard on every freaking thing that's got wheels and has a tag on it. Are you serious? Come on. LEDs, you couldn't put an LED freaking headlight in there? But I did. It's much better. Okay. Enough of that griping. Love the front fender. Let's see. Another big complaint, guys, is the 5K rattle. I don't think my bike has it. The way it's looking, it's either you get one of the two. You either got the front wheel hop or you got the 5K rattle. Maybe I'm the fortunate one that got the outer round wheel and I don't have the 5K rattle. Either that or I just haven't noticed. I mean, I don't think I have it, but that's something to look out for. But it's on these bikes, and I don't know if anybody's figured it out yet or not. It kind of reminds me of my Taco Tick. I got the 4.0 in my third gen Tacoma, and it's got that Taco Tick, and that's actually from the fuel injection. So it's coming from something. So I don't think it's anything to be alarmed about. Let's see what else is wrong. Not really wrong, but I don't really like it too much. The slipper clutch. I've never had a slipper clutch before. I don't know if it's something that's new out there. I just haven't got used to it yet. I don't really like it. But like I said, it's not a deal breaker. Slipper clutch is weird. You got to get used to it. Let's say here's something that's freaking wrong. I'm probably gonna either, you know what? I might just put a new seat cover on it. I don't know, but the hell is this? Guys, look at that. Freaking seat cover. It's got a rip in it. And look right there. Looks like there's something up under my seat staple. I don't know. Can you guys see it? That shit's just gonna quit. It's just gonna keep ripping. That's actually pretty freaking disappointing. I mean, quality-wise, these bikes aren't built in Japan. They're built in Thailand. So it really goes to show you, I've got this 2012 WR. This is a Japan bike. Man, this freaking bike has, been stolen and recovered. And man, I got the OEM seat right here. And guys, there is not a freaking, there's not a tear anywhere. But man, I got like 200 miles on this bike, and I've got a rip there that's just gonna keep freaking going. And then you come back over here. Look at that. The freaking seat pan is pushing through and ripping. See right there to the right? That rip is just gonna keep on going. Man, boo on you, Honda. What the hell? So this just comes down to quality. It comes down to quality. What else we got? Man. Oh, almost forgot one. Brake line. Depending, actually, for me, man, mine's fine. A lot of guys are complaining that it obstructs the view of your dash, right? And it really depends. It really depends on you guys. It depends on your, I think it's gonna have a lot to do with your height. I'm a little short guy, so my vision is down here and not up here, I guess. But, there's plenty of fixes to that. The best one I've seen, I think Woodsman did this, and man, the best thing I've seen for fix on this, just loosen that ever so slightly and then roll this forward, which actually looks like mine actually might be rolled a little bit forward. but you roll it just a little bit forward to keep from having to, bleed your brakes, and you don't want to get air in your lines because you'll have to, bleed your brake down, and that'll just roll your brake cable through. Some guys throw a zip tie on here. I mean, that's really not going to hurt shit, guys. I know some guys are like, oh no, don't put a zip tie on your brake line. Oh no. But man, as long as you're not freaking compressing it, man, you're fine. I mean, you're fine. I mean, if I did zip tie this, I would put a baby zip tie on it. Don't put no freaking, heavy duty flipping. I mean, I would just put something there. That way, if something did happen, it would simply break the zip tie and you didn't have any issues. Now, if you freaking strapped this sucker down and was riding off road, yeah, you might rip something up, but you definitely want whatever you secure this out of your way. If you do it, you want your securement to be the weakest point. That way your securement breaks before anything else breaks. So keep that in mind, guys. All right. Like I said, short list things that are wrong with this bike. I would probably say there are more things that I just don't like versus things that are actually wrong with this bike. And plenty of room for upgrades. You know what? Speaking of upgrades, that is something else that I don't like. It's a new bike. It's new on the market. Everybody's trying to get one right now. We got all these shipping containers out in the U.S. They just can't get in. So one thing that really sucks is, being that it is a new model bike for this year, the aftermarket parts department is just lacking right now. But everybody's getting up to speed. SRC is making, products left and right. Yoshimir's got some nice exhaust out there, but we really don't have the aftermarket support yet for this bike. So give it, this time next year, there should be plenty of parts for these bikes, and we can just go out there and get it and have it in a few weeks. So, but that's it, guys. Bask in the glory. Man, it's still a Honda. Man, it's hard to beat a Honda, even one that was built in Thailand. I love these. I love it. 300L, guys. Ride on.